This episode is brought to you by the Law Office of Carlos A. Garcia. Serious cases require a serious lawyer. Board certified in criminal law.
Hello.
Mr. Carlos Garcia.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Carlos? Habla Rock.
How you doing, brother? Good to hear from you.
We're live on hashtag PVT Throwback Thursday, brought to you by you, Carlos A. Garcia, the Law Office of Carlos A. Garcia. And we're discussing, it's mine and my wife's anniversary, man, and we're 15 years together. She's been putting up with me for 15 years, Carlos.
Yikes.
Well, congratulations. I was going to congratulate both of you. I was listening to you earlier.
Thank you.
We were going to, some guy was asking on the chat zone if I was going to take her out for steak or lobster, and we're going to go for taquitos and beans, bro.
That's right. That's right. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, man. So tell me, how's everything going with the Law Office of Carlos A. Garcia, bro? How's everything?
Well, Rock, I want to thank you, both you and Rally. I want to thank you both for giving me the opportunity to be with you all tonight. I sincerely appreciate it. Everything's going well. Obviously, with the pandemic, things are somewhat different in that many of the courts we're doing are via Zoom. But we are getting back into the courtroom. As a matter of fact, yesterday I was at the federal courthouse in McAllen, where we went through a walkthrough there with the Honorable Judge Randy Crane, one of the 3 federal district judges we have here in McAllen, because they are looking at starting jury trials again, looking at the next week or two.
How much has it impacted your firm and lawyers and attorneys and judges in general, like this pandemic? Like, has it really backed up a lot of cases? Are some cases going to take a while or much longer to be heard and stuff like that?
Well, Rob, as you know, it's a person has a right to be heard by a jury.
Yes, sir.
And so, because of the social distancing and because of how difficult it is to get people cooped up in one area for a long time, we don't know where those people go whenever they go home. You expose people to different things, and so because of that, they've had to shut down as far as jury trials are concerned, especially in this area with the numbers that we had over the summer.
Mm-hmm. And you were talking about Zoom. What exactly were you all doing through Zoom with your clients and the judges and all that? Was there some sort of legal thing going on, or what was the whole idea with that? Yes,
sir. There has been. We do have hearings. There are contested hearings. There are hearings that you have where they're done by agreement. As far as both civil cases as well as the criminal cases. Mm-hmm. The only thing that the pandemic has affected is our ability to try cases in front of juries. Mm-hmm. And so everything else, obviously the court system has to keep moving and has to keep working.
Yes.
So the courthouse and the courthouses, not only here but in other counties and in other states, have continued to move, but they're trying to adjust, and it's gone even as far up as the Supreme Court. I mean, the Supreme Court, for the first time in its history, actually held oral arguments had never been done by either telephonically or electronically, and the first time in the Supreme Court's history that happened this year.
My wife is a teacher, and she's had to change with the adjust mm-hmm. and all that with the pandemic, and through the Zoom and having the kids online. Has it been challenging for you attorneys, for you personally, to have to adjust to doing the Zoom thing?
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, challenging to a point.
Mm-hmm.
Rock. I mean, there's other people that carry much heavier burdens than I do as an attorney, obviously. But I mean, it does present challenges for us, but again, nothing that we're not able to adjust to. I know that it's very difficult for teachers, especially having to try to I used to be a teacher myself, and so having to monitor children, I don't know how you could accurately do or be able to have the classroom management that was such a challenge when you're in person, to be able to do it.
Yeah, it's a challenge. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Carlos A. Garcia from the law office of Carlos A. Garcia on the show this evening. And he is board certified in criminal law by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization. Now, there's very few lawyers that attain that title, right? What's the difference between a lawyer that doesn't have it and a lawyer that does, bro?
Well, the main difference, obviously, is that in the area in which I'm specialized, and you could be specialized in different areas, Rock. There's, you can be board specialized in personal injury or immigration or civil law or administrative law. I've chosen to specialize in the area of criminal law because that's really where my heart is. Mm-hmm. I've dedicated my life to defending people, and the difference would be is that a lawyer has to have a certain number of trials. You have to have had experience trying cases in front of juries. You had to have experience in working criminal appeals to the Court of Appeals. We have Court of Appeals here, and 13th Court of Appeals. You have the Court of Criminal Appeals, and then you have the federal courts in our area have their appeals heard in New Orleans, in Louisiana. Mm-hmm. And so I had experience doing all those things, and then of course you have to be in good standing with the state bar. You have to have so many hours of continuing legal education, and you also have to take an exam, and that exam is very rigorous. It's rather difficult, and you have to pass that exam. And so there's over 100,000 lawyers in the state of Texas, and there's 840 of us that are board certified in criminal law. It's not something that just everyone has, and I'm proud to have it, and I look forward to years of being able to hold on to that title. You
tend to go all over the United States. Anywhere they need you, you can fly on the red eye and go represent to anybody throughout the United States, right?
I'm licensed in Texas,
okay.
But I do have the ability to represent people in other states. I've had cases, and I've heard you say it before, toda la I-10, right?
Yeah.
All the way from here to Florida, mm-hmm. and including Mobile, Alabama, and Pensacola, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Atlanta, Memphis, Nashville, Iowa, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, New York, Ohio. I mean, just anywhere. If someone needs someone that's going to really put their heart and soul into the work, then I'm here. Mm-hmm. And I just, no matter where it is and no matter who it is that we're going up against, I look forward to that opportunity to be able to help somebody get out of whatever situation they may find themselves in.
If you've been injured in a serious accident or you've been arrested on some serious charges, you need an attorney that's gonna fight for you. Carlos A. Garcia.
Obviously, if you're approached by a federal agency as it relates to an investigation, be it healthcare fraud, drug conspiracies, money laundering, bank fraud, any other federal crime, you want to remain silent. You want to talk to a lawyer who can give you real, honest advice.
Give them a call right away, 956-584-1448, because serious cases require a serious lawyer.
I'm Carlos A. Garcia, a criminal defense attorney in the Rio Grande Valley. I've been practicing criminal law for over 15 years. I'm board certified in criminal law, and I can help you with every problem you may have.
Board certified in criminal law, Attorney Carlos A. Garcia.